Hey, howdy, hey, everybody. Welcome to Disney Night Live. It's Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. You know what that means. It's showtime. So welcome in to my co-host. We got some new co-hosts joining in tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun here. I've got the Yankees World Series on in the background here. I've got like 5 screens in front of me. We got a lot going on, but we're going to have a great time tonight. So our co-host, Becky, did it again. She came up with another awesome topic. She keeps coming up with them, and she saves me a lot of work. And her idea for tonight's show is growing up Disney. And she thought it'd be great if we can incorporate our children, since they have grown up basically Disney, going to Disney. So I've got, my wife, Tinker Kim, our co-founder of Now That's Disney, the Facebook group. We've got our son, Colton, with us.
Hello.
Hey, bud. We've got Mike and Becky, the Disney duo, as always. And then Mike and Becky, if you guys want to do the introductions on your side.
Sure. So we have Rowan here, our middle son. And then on the other screen, we have Aiden and his fiance, Jess. And our little guy there is RJ, or Richie, whichever you want to call him. Say hello,
What's going on, man?
Hello. You guys online.
If they know you online, yes. Yeah, he goes by CJ.
Oh, yeah, CJ Rowan online, right? Yeah, on YouTube. So, Colton, what is the name of your YouTube channel?
CJ the Gamer 240.
240. All right. It's changed a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, Colton has way more subscribers than we do, but we do have 100.
I'm still extremely unpopular.
Well, not as unpopular as your old man. We only have 181 subscribers. Hello to our other co-host, Jason Thomason. I saw Don and Marie watching in the chat. I'd like to say hello to Lily Johns, T9 Herman, and everybody else I see here. Excuse me, watching in the background. Don is watching on YouTube. However you watch, we don't care, just as long as you tune in. Same with our group, Now That's Disney. I'm just checking out our Instagram page. Say hello to anybody over there. And, as always with Disney Night Live, we like to start off by, as you would call in the business, paying the bills. Although we don't get paid, we do have a great sponsor, Disney Night Live. That's us. D Magic World. Our sponsor, D Magic World, what they do for us, and it's pretty awesome, is, hi, Mary Moore. They play our full-length shows on their streaming Disney channel. So dmagicworld.com is a 24/7 streaming Disney music station where you can listen to Disney park music, Disney ride music, and Disney movie music. And so they play our shows on Thursday and Sundays at 2 p.m. and also play a lot of different ads just talking about the Facebook group. And if you go to their homepage at dmagicworld.com, you can actually link to our Facebook group, Now That's Disney, there. You can also request anything you want to hear from the Disney catalog. And Jasper, who runs D Magic World, will get that on for you pertaining to the parks music, and attraction stuff. So I'm a big Tapestry of Nations fan. I'm always requesting that. That was probably my favorite parade at Epcot. So please check out dmagicworld.com. Tell them we sent you. They are our favorite people. Quick reminder, there's a new podcast episode up from Disney Night Live. Last week's episode is up this week. That's how we do it here. So last week's live show was about the Lightning Lane Premiere Pass. We talked about Disney Vacation Club, whatever, Beyond something, Beyond Burger, Beyond Magic, Beyond something. There's too many words going on in the Disney vocabulary. We also talked about the exorbitant prices over at the Cake Bake Shop, which just opened. And maybe they heard our show because this week before they opened, they dropped some of their prices. So
Yeah.
maybe we're doing something in the Disney community. I don't know. Maybe Bob Iger and folks are listening. But so yeah, check out our podcast, Disney Night Live, wherever podcasts are available. That's it for me. I'm done. So that's our upfront. So growing up Disney is our topic. Let me head over to the comments section, see what's going there. So yeah, Becky did this again. Becky, why don't you tell the folks at home what you were thinking behind this idea?
Well, I was thinking, we have the privilege of being able to take our families on vacation, specifically Disney vacations, more often than most folks do. And, I feel like our children have had different experiences that other children haven't been able to have. And they're lucky enough to be able to say that they go to Disney. There's many kids out there that have gone once or never and will never go. And they are lucky. And I feel like maybe from them doing that, we can learn a few things. They can teach them a few things and we can learn a little bit about them. I often don't ask them to, we'll talk about memories and this and that, but I don't really get down to the nitty gritty about how they feel about Disney. They just go because they had to. We made them go.
they were maybe that's a good place to start. Did any of you, Aiden or Colton, Rowan, or anyone feel forced to go to Disney when you were younger, or were you excited about it?
I was actually really excited about it.
Yeah.
Remember how you felt?
That makes sense.
Were you were excited?
The first time I went to Disney World?
Yeah.
Were you excited or did you feel forced to go?
Like we were making you go somewhere you didn't want to go?
Yeah, I felt excited. I was about to turn 6 years old.
True. Yeah. Aiden, didn't they stuffed you in a suitcase? You had no choice.
Yeah. I was shoved down below. No, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Personally, I was a little anxious at first, but after that,
right,
I realized it was something very fun.
You told me before we went live you were what, 7?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's, God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's a good age to go. Colton was 6. Rowan, how old were you? Do you remember?
Well, his first time he would have been 2. Yeah, he didn't remember it.
2?
He wasn't even quite 2 yet, and
Yeah.
Aiden wasn't actually quite 7 yet, but almost. But that was our first time going, and then we had a little bit of a hiatus where we didn't go for a couple of years. I think it was like 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
5 years, because that was my cancer thing. So there was like 5 years where they didn't go. So the next age, it was then Rowan, who was, I think 7 or 8, and then Aiden was, what were you, 13, Aiden, I think?
Roughly.
I think he was 13 and Rowan was 8.
Oh, that's fine. Those are 2 good ages.
Mike, you went when you were younger, and Kim, you went when you were younger.
Yes.
I went once when I was younger, but that's it.
And right, I didn't go until I was 28, so I didn't grow up Disney, but I haven't really ever grown up. So,
we went 3 times before I was in between, like when I was 4, 1979, and then around 8, and then again around like 12. And back then I feel like that was we were very privileged to do that. And most of my friends never went. My father really thought that it was the coolest thing when Disney World just opened and was like, we're going. And then when the last time we went, when I was about 12 as a family, Epcot had just opened, or it was like a year old. So I remember specific things about Disney, but I think the most vivid memory I have of what I loved the most was the Polynesian, which is why when me and David went back with Colton, the first time we didn't stay there. And then the second time we did. And I still got like the same vibe from the Polynesian. Like I remember being really young and being like entranced, like really feeling like I was in a magical place, besides like the rides and things like that. Yeah.
Mike, how old were you when you first went?
I want to say 10, 11. And then we would go, maybe not every year, but sometimes it was every year, sometimes it was every other year. So we went.
I just wanted, I was older, but Lily Johns, who's watching through the Facebook group, says, my kids grew up Disney, but I did not. I started going after I was married. And Lily Johns also previously said, I love Tapestry of Nations too. I mean, who doesn't love a good Tapestry of Nations?
You know what's funny is how like the different generations, like how it comes and goes and ebbs and flows, because to be honest, after my third time going, I became a teenager. My parents got divorced. It was like I was doing my own thing in the world, and I wasn't into anything Disney at all. I wasn't into Disney movies. I don't think I watched a Disney movie probably for like 15 years. Like I didn't care to. I didn't even think about Disney anything all through my early. And when I met David and we got married and we had Colton right away, and he was like, he was an adult Disney person, a young adult. And I was like, what's wrong with him? I mean, honestly, I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't want to go. I want to travel the world. And I want to, I was going to Spain and living in Spain.
I'm covering my face.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Colton, tell mom, tell your mother though, that, just because she wasn't into it when she was younger, like you went and then you really liked it and you wanted to go back, right?
I'm just saying that's where my mind was. And then when we had Colton, David was finally like, can we please go to Disney? And I was like, oh, I mean, it was kind of like the first time, remember, David, I was kind of like, I guess.
I remember the exact conversation.
Yeah.
Was this like when I was just born?
Yeah. And I didn't really want to go.
Older. Right.
So I was like not into it. And it's funny because after like for our first trip, seeing it through your eyes, and then I hadn't been there in a long time. So last time I was there was just Epcot and Magic Kingdom. I caught back all the magic, just came right back, through you. It made me really excited and love it again.
So much that we bought DVC. Don, I see your question, Don, and Jason, I see your question, and good questions, because those are actually on the list of questions that Becky came up with for the show. So we're going to answer those. So because Don and Marie say the fabulous Miss Marie, and I say hi, I want to know. Don and Marie want to go on Rise of the Resistance with Rowan again. So they want to know the next time they can do that.
This year we only got to go on that ride once. I wish we could do it twice, but we didn't.
We didn't do it again when we were there in
no,
March
we
and
only
April?
did it once.
Okay. Jason says, which family tradition is the kids' favorite to do each trip, which is one of the questions. Great one. And I just thought this was cool because when I put this question up in the Disney Facebook group and asked about people growing up and when they first started going, Dawn Irvine Gagan said her granddaughter was born in Disney. Her daughter's water broke right in Ale and Compass.
Oh,
wow. My God.
That's as pretty much as growing up Disney, I think, as you can as you can
I
get.
wonder if
Right?
they gave her a Disney name. I would have.
I'm hoping they threw out the chair she was sitting in. I'm just
for real.
He's got all of us.
All right. So I actually don't have the list of questions in front of me. I know Kim, you have Colton's, and Becky, you've probably got a list in front of you. So what's the first question on the docket?
Can I see that?
The first question is,
I'll
what is your very first childhood memory about Disney?
Okay, and so let's pick an order of kind of how we can go here. So do we want to start with Colton, then Rowan, and then Aiden, Ricky, and Jess?
Yeah, however, whatever, that's fine.
Okay. All right, Colton, you start us off, then we'll move over to the Rowan right in the middle. And then we're gonna be taking up here with Aiden and Jess. And was it RJ or Ricky? Which one do we prefer?
RJ, you can call him RJ.
RJ, all right.
Well, if he gets to be called RJ, I get to be called CJ.
How about we do that?
Sorry, I don't make the rules. That's just how it is.
That's just how it goes.
So,
all right.
So the first question was,
my first childhood memory about going to Disney was, our first time there when I was 6, we went on Haunted Mansion and it traumatized 6-year-old me.
what part of it?
Tell him why.
Part of the Haunted Mansion really traumatized you, though.
Pretty much the whole ride because I was little.
Yeah, but also the beginning, right?
Wasn't it the stretching room most of all?
Like when the head popped out of the coffin, I think it was. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. So it was the whole thing. Yeah.
Well, Haunted Mansion actually scared Colton right off the bat, and so we found out that you can skip the beginning portion of it, which is great to know. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but if your kids are afraid of tight spaces or dark, when you get to Haunted Mansion, you just tell the greeter at the doors there that you would like to bypass the stretching room, and they take you through the back route and bring you right into basically you merge into with the people when they're going down into the I call it like the cattle prod, like where it starts to get really tight in there. But yeah. All right. So yeah. All right, Rowan, you're up.
All right. It was the Caribbean Beach Resort. When I walked into the lobby, as soon as I walked into the lobby, I was like, oh my goodness, I love this. I love this.
Do you remember what it smelled like?
Pirates? Yeah, we stayed in the
Pirates.
room.
We stayed in South Trinidad. It's the one all the way at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a room on the bottom that was like if you got off the buses and walked up, it was like the very first room. So it was closest to the buses and it was closest to the pool. So it worked out. It was pretty fun.
Nice. Rowan, do you remember what the lobby smelled like when you walked into it?
I swear, I just saw
I forget.
Like the captions, subtitles. Call them.
Oh no, it's not though. It's okay.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. We also try not to. Sometimes people will say things. They log in and say things, but I don't always read everything because they might not be nice. So if somebody writes something not nice, then we don't read it. All right. So we've got Aiden, RJ, and Jess. You're up next.
What was your first childhood memory about Disney?
My first memory was, I only have a very small amount of it. It was when I was 7 years old at Magic Kingdom. I can only remember a small wall that was roughly about brown. But that's the only thing I have of it. That's it.
It was a small memory? I mean, a small wall?
Yeah.
Was it near?
For what I can remember is the wall, and it was fun.
Yeah, like fun, man.
Fun wall.
Yeah.
Was it like when you first walk into the parks, or?
I think so. It might have been.
I think you guys just took him to the Alamo and
and
told him it was Disney.
Yeah.
They owe you a trip.
Yeah,
Aiden, they owe you a trip because they took you somewhere else.
They've already taken me.
Yeah. What Jess, how you were telling me too before the show that you were older when you went, right? So how old were you when you went?
I was 17 or 18. I think 18.
I think you went with me, right?
No, I went with my parents when I was in senior year.
I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
You were 18.
Yeah. It was really fun though. I feel like being a little older going to Disney made me more, I don't know how to say it, like more conscious of the things that were like going on around me. And I feel like with that awareness made it like so much more fun. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. When you're older, you have an idea of like what's going on. And I think you're appreciative of like everything that goes on in the background and behind the scenes. Right. Because there's so much to actually, if you think about it, to keep this stuff going and running and the people, in the background. So now it's RJ, have you been? Has he been, or when's he going? When are you guys taking him?
I went the first time I went that I can remember, which was the only time, I was 5 and I went to Caribbean Beach.
Oh yeah, nice. You too.
Yeah,
Caribbean
I
Beach
loved
is a
it.
good resort. Yeah. They have a really cool pool, the main pool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the first place I went to, but that's the only thing I can remember is where we went. I can't really remember like where we went after we went to there, like what resort we went to.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, me and for reference, me and Rowan are 16. Well, I'm about to turn 16 soon. How old is RJ?
How old are you?
11.
Oh, he's 11.
He's 11.
He's 11. Yeah, and he's wearing my favorite
He's younger,
character
like by the
on his
voice.
shirt.
Oh, yeah,
Stitch is my man.
Just so you guys know. You gotta try and
21.
We got to try to all meet up again because we got to meet up with Mike, Becky, and Rowan a couple trips ago, and that was a lot of fun. And we were ready to ride Rise of the Resistance. Oh my God, Smuggler's Run. And so we held up. Really nice cast member too. She let us wait like a side before you went and meet Hondo and Naka, and then wait for them to join us, and we rode together, which was a ton of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Remember that when we rode Smugglers on Run with them. We also had a pool day together.
Yeah, we did at the Poly.
That was a lot of fun, actually.
I'm hoping that the piloting though between Colton and Rowan improve.
The
next time.
Good God, that was rough. That was a rough ride.
Yeah.
But I don't do much better, you guys. So,
we were doing terrible on that.
Yeah, it was awful, but it was fun.
Let's move on to number question. We have a lot of questions.
No swearing, everyone.
Okay, so Colton.
Only like minor swear words. Like,
teacher Kim's kicking in.
Like only minor swear words here.
Minor swear words.
No.
No, like F word, S word, none of that.
No. We can't even talk about it. We're live.
All right.
All right. Second
question. What is your favorite Disney resort?
Damn, this is going to be a controversial one. I'm going to have to go with Bay Lake Tower. And I know I've been at Polynesian a lot.
Can't even. You're a traitor. I can't.
I'm sorry. I know. I told you this is. I told you this is going to be controversial.
I knew that you were going to pick Bay Lake. He loves Bay Lake Tower. Why? What is one reason why?
One thing. It's how.
Hi, Aaron.
Some of you might not know this, but some of you may know this. It's right next to the Contemporary Bay Lake Tower. It's right next to the Contemporary, and
that just makes it cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And
we're getting tired again.
No, I'm fine. And then I also remember we were on like the 11th floor when we stayed there.
Yeah.
I don't like that because I'm afraid of height.
So we're Polynesian people, but to be honest, Bay Lake is definitely right up there though, for a lot of different reasons, right? And I think you guys stayed there recently, and Mike and Becky and enjoyed it. So, all right. Well, I think Mr. Rowan, you were up.
You're up.
All right. My favorite Disney resort was Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh, okay. Northern Caribbean.
Love it.
That's a great resort. Why
Don and Marie on the go say pool days.
What's your favorite thing about it, Rowan?
The pool, since it's literally right there next to the buffet or whatever that is. It's right there.
Oh, is it Boma?
Boma's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boma's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew what it was. I just didn't know what the name was.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
I've never eaten there, but I heard it's terrific, so I've got to eat there.
Oh, it's delicious.
It is fantastic. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, got to do it one day. All right,
Sure.
Aiden, RJ, Jess, favorite resort. Hey, Coach
Mine
Dan.
has to be the Caribbean. The
CBR.
Caribbean Beach Resort.
Nice.
It was great.
It's going to change in March, I promise you.
Oh, I was gonna say.
It will change. trust me.
Where are you guys staying in March?
We're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Okay.
Jabba House.
Yeah. And they're staying at
Nice.
Kidani because I couldn't get a room for both our rooms in the same area. So they got a room in Kidani, we got a room in Jumbo, and then they're
Sweet.
leaving early, and then Mike and Rowan and and RJ are staying at Saratoga Springs for additional couple days. So
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Wow. I might just show
Our
up
goal
and
is to
crash
stay
that
home.
party. I
RJ,
see.
do you have a special favorite resort, or have you been to many, or maybe just one?
who did you ask?
I've only
RJ.
been to one resort before.
Okay. All right. That's all right. And Jess, what about you?
Art of Animation, specifically the Cars suites, would have to be my favorite.
Sweet. I love
Cool.
it.
Never been there. Never been
Oh,
there, but I heard
it's-
good things about it.
You literally feel like you are immersed in Radiator Springs. It's luxurious, actually. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I probably watched one too many vlogs on art of animation, and I feel like I've stayed there, but I haven't. But I really feel like I've been there for a week.
That's understandable.
Yeah, and
You know
so
what every
all
room
of these,
every room looks like, right?
yeah, it's just I feel like I know the whole layout, and I want to stay at each of these resorts that we're talking about because they're all special for their own reason.
yeah. All right. Question 3. What is your favorite Disney restaurant? It could be any restaurant. It could be quick service. It could be fine dining. It could be a little snack place, whatever. Colton, you're first.
All right.
What is your favorite Disney restaurant?
Now I really like the Contempo Cafe. Like when we would go eat there. Like this year we had there for breakfast.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was like every morning, right?
And we would like almost every morning, and I would get the
Yeah.
breakfast platter from there.
Yeah.
And what did you like so much about the breakfast platter? Do you remember what was
It
in
pretty
it?
much has like everything in it. Like you get eggs, what potato barrels? That's what they call them there. I
Yeah, very true.
They're
usually call
good.
them tater tots, but there they call them potato barrels.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I remember devouring those.
Yeah, and
Like it came with a sausage link, bacon,
and you forgot the most important part.
the
Yeah.
Mickey.
When they had a Mickey waffle. Yeah,
Well,
that
it
was
only
that's
one
a good
Mickey waffle
breakfast.
for each, but it was still
Yeah. I like their breakfast burrito because it's basically all of that wrapped up into a burrito.
Actually, the food at Contempo Cafe is really
Nice and
good.
easy.
Yeah. All of the food
Oh.
there is really good. They have good selections, like their sandwiches were good, but yeah, he really enjoyed
honorable
it.
mention here, everyone. Honorable
Yeah.
mention. The burger. I remember. So at Steakhouse 71. Anyone here know that place?
Mm,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
very well.
Steakhouse 71. I remember having a burger there. It was good as hell. I loved it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, heck.
You snap my juice. All right. Yeah, oh my God. Rowan, you're up. What is your favorite, one of your favorite Disney restaurants?
My favorite Disney restaurant was the Hoop-Dee-Doo Review.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
Sounds
That's
just like your
I've
dad.
never seen him laugh so hard when he went to
Really?
Hoop-Dee-Doo Review last time.
Yeah, we've got to get
Like,
you
he
there.
had tears
Yeah.
down his face.
What in the world is that?
It's like a
It's-
show, and there's
It's a
fights.
show and a dinner, and they supposedly
Funny.
have the best fried chicken ever.
I've never seen him get so fat on fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
Rowan, he's
That's
told us
I think
before.
Scooby-Doo Review has the best fried chicken on property. I think.
Yeah, Mike has told us before how much he enjoys that fried chicken. And
I
who
do.
wouldn't
Oh my
enjoy
God.
like good
Keep
fried
bringing
chicken,
it out.
right?
I keep cleaning the bones off.
Yeah. What's the dessert that they serve there?
Strawberry shortcake.
Shortcake,
Oh,
right? Yeah.
Yum.
Mm. Sounds
That's
like
good.
a meal we need to
Delicious.
try. Yeah, next trip for us.
Take an
All right.
Imodium before you eat all that chicken.
Yeah, I'm basically
No, we have-
Imodium.
Just the one.
Yeah, Imodiums are in my pill case, so it's basically one a day, you know. All right, Aiden, RJ, Jess.
Personally, my favorite was the Tropical Rainforest Cafe.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. The one in
There
Animal
was just
Kingdom.
so much happening at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Everything moved. Everything made a sound. It was really cool.
Yeah, I
It
could
is a lot
agree.
of fun.
We ate there once years ago, and their food in the one in Animal Kingdom is definitely better than the typical Rainforest Cafe too. And it's
Yeah.
just it's huge, and it was very enjoyable.
Yeah,
Liked it a lot.
we have one by us, so like
Yeah.
the one when we go there, we're like, oh, we were kind of had it close to us, but yeah, the food was better there, and it was bigger and cooler in Disney, of course. But
Mm. So, all right, RJ, do you have a favorite restaurant or favorite food that you've eaten at Disney?
My favorite restaurant was probably Sci-Fi. My favorite
Ooh.
food in general there was Gideon's Cookies.
Oh, Mike, did you coach him on this before the show?
Every time. I didn't coach him at all, but it's a staple in every trip we take.
Yeah.
So.
Every
Have you
time
gotten
he
a
gets
coo-
Gideon. Every single time.
Have you gotten a Gideon's tattoo yet? Like a cookie or
Oh, we'll be waiting. I'm sorry?
you get a
Discount.
Gideon's tattoo?
Not yet, but that's a great
yeah,
idea.
wait.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like
You
yeah,
guys
your
are
favorite
humble by
cookie
now.
or
Maybe I'll get it right here, the logo right here. And I'll show it to them, and maybe they'll give me free cookies.
they'll give you a free cookie for sure. They'll give you a free cookie. I can almost guarantee it.
I think scarring myself for life would be.
Yeah, there's no reason not
it'd be
to.
more than free cookie and free coffee. No.
Jess, do you have a
Jess?
favorite
Yeah.
restaurant and food?
Probably the Coral Reef. And
Nice.
yeah, in Epcot, I just really like I don't know, just sitting in front of the aquarium and like staring at a shark while you're eating your steak. I just feel like it's better. It just tastes better that way.
we've never eaten at Coral Reef. Have you
Oh,
guys?
it is.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. We just never got there because I think whenever we're in Epcot, we're always choosing to eat like when we get around the World Showcase.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard of that good things about Coral Reef.
Yeah,
I wanted
it's,
to just
it's
show
truly amazing. One of the best
Real-
steaks I've ever had in my life.
Colton, do you remember getting this?
No, I do not remember getting
You don't
that.
remember? This was, I think, on the trip.
First trip.
First or
First.
second trip. This was at Rainforest Cafe. It's a giant cup.
Oh, Rainforest Cafe. I remember that place.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
I just once Aiden mentioned it, I had to find it behind the
We
bar
still
down
have
here.
all of your souvenirs from when you
Yeah.
were
So,
I bet we did.
when we had to
I'm
buy
sorry.
it.
I got nostalgic for a second. All right, what's next up on the list?
The next question.
Yep.
What is your favorite Disney park?
Okay.
All right, let's just end the debate. Hollywood
Okay.
Studios is the best Disney park.
That's the debate right there. No reason to come further, huh?
All right.
If I hear anyone
let's-
disagree with me on that, I'm telling you right now, you gotta go. You gotta
Oh,
go.
don't
All
say
right.
that. It's not, somebody might disagree, Colton.
I'm just kidding. It's all
Well,
jokes. Everyone's entitled to
I absolutely agree.
Rowan agrees 100%.
Absolutely.
Rowan agrees.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Aiden.
So you, Aiden.
Uh-oh.
Mine is Magic Kingdom.
Oh.
Really?
I'm surprised by that.
I'm
honestly.
surprised
Nice.
too.
Pick it after my own heart.
I just like it.
RJ.
Mine is Polynesian because I love the Stitch movies and I love like I just love the movies and he's so cool and funny.
How did I know we were going to get? How did I know RJ and I were going to get along?
Yeah.
Stitch, Polynesian.
Oh, park.
Does he
Yeah,
like
park. What's your favorite
pineapples?
park?
Polynesian.
I don't know. There's Magic Kingdom. There's Animal Kingdom.
You like Magic Kingdom? Magic Kingdom. Okay.
Hollywood Studios too.
Still learning.
So does Colton and Rowan and RJ like?
Yeah, he
Disney
messed
park?
up.
Well, no, he said Hollywood Studios is his favorite park and Polly's his favorite resort. But did the three of you like Hollywood Studios because of the Star Wars aspect? Is that what it is?
Correct. That is 100% correct.
Yeah, we're all Star Wars nerds, so Galaxy's Edge kind of it's the target.
Right. So
Colton
far,
said
everybody.
Star Wars and Toy Story.
So let's see what Jess has to say and see if she agrees or she's got a different choice.
Animal Kingdom.
Sweet.
That's mine and David's favorite.
Welcome to the family. That is the greatest park. And I saw a little while ago on Instagram
Greatest
Live,
park
Animal Kingdom Aaron, our co-host and friend who works at Animal Kingdom, had tuned in. So hello to you. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm tuning in to see what the Yankees are doing. That's why. All right, what's next up on our list?
Colton, go ahead.
What is your favorite Disney ride? Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a feeling Rowan might agree here.
I don't think we're gonna have enough time.
It's gonna be really weird though.
We never do. Right, like, go ahead.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you knew
I love it.
We talk about that all the time. He loves that ride.
As soon as we land, I'm like, get me to Hollywood Studios because I want to go on that ride.
You love it?
It is a fun ride.
Surprising, but I've never seen the movie Ratatouille. I want to see it, but I
know
we're
telling his parents.
All right.
I have to say it.
Ratatouille is so cute.
So Kim and I, because so I had seen parts of that movie, Rowan, but Kim and I watched it a couple months ago and absolutely loved the whole thing. Because we've gone on the ride and loved the ride, and we really wanted to watch the movie in full length and see. Yeah, and they did such a great job with the ride, but
they did.
All right, so we're doing our favorite ride, Aiden, RJ, and Jess.
Mine has to be Soarin'.
Nice.
An
OG right there. Yeah.
Not much else I could say. It was just really, really cool.
It is a great ride.
RJ, do you have a ride that you like?
Is probably Tower of Terror.
Ooh.
Never again.
Not
Nice.
Gonna get PTSD.
PTSD. I know a couple of our co-hosts.
Colton's terrified of Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
A couple of our co-hosts. Skipper Jay and
I know.
People have different fears. You didn't like it.
And it was stupid because my uncle, who was with us on that trip, get me he would buy me one of those kyber crystals for the build sabers, the lightsabers. And I said yes. I regretted that decision. I regretted it a lot.
It is a very fun ride.
Yeah. And Jess, what was your favorite ride?
I'm actually in the hunt for a new one because it's tough to be a bug.
Oh, they're getting rid of that, yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
So that's going away.
It's like Dinosaur and Animal Kingdom. They're replacing it with Indiana Jones, I think.
Yeah.
You're right.
And the first time it was the first trip as well. I was really doing some of the planning because Kim hadn't been to Disney in a while. So I'm like, oh yeah, we'll go on Haunted Mansion first. Colton got scared. Then I was like, we should do Tough to Be a Bug. We walked out of there within 2 minutes. Colton was like freaking out from the creepy crawlies in the seats and it was dark and stuff. So
the sensory, it was the sensory. It was when something was blowing on him and he was just like, get me out. Yeah, you did not like it.
I want to leave.
Yeah, I didn't do so well on the first trip thinking what he would enjoy and wouldn't enjoy.
I'm
All
not
right.
extremely sensitive anymore, but
No.
then
No.
Yeah. All right, Colton, you want to read the next question?
What is a must-do when you're going to Disney that you absolutely can't miss? And I have 3 of these. One, going. Oh, excuse me.
It's okay.
There. 1, going to the pool at the resort. 2, going on Space Mountain whenever we go to Magic Kingdom. I love Space Mountain. And then number 3, having Mickey shaped snacks and popcorn.
Oh, God bless you.
Bless you.
Do you remember
the Mickey ice cream bar? Also, the Mickey ice cream bar is better than the ice cream sandwich, and that's not even.
Yeah, that's directly for Panda, for Big Fat Panda, by the way. We're going to send that straight to him. Colby, do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember riding Space Mountain?
I've never seen him eat that many Mickey bars.
Colton rode Space Mountain with Kim and Don. God bless you. And Don's foot got stuck. But also, I'll never forget, we were at Epcot with Big Fat Panda, and we all went. We were like, oh, it's let's all get a Mickey bar. And John got the Mickey ice cream sandwich, and I'll never forget the look on Colton's face. Like he was just like betrayed.
Honestly, I don't like the bar so much.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, all right, we'll all get a Mickey bar. And John's like, I'm going to get the ice cream sandwich.
No, because he told Colton that the ice cream sandwich was straight up better than the Mickey bar. And Colton was just like, you are so, he was appalled.
Yeah, it was great.
Did he have to correct him?
I think he tried.
I don't know if John's going to see this or not, but he's got to go.
All right.
John's got to go.
One of his favorite YouTubers likes to say.
It's not one of my favorite YouTubers.
But
just
say it though how he says it. Say it how he says it.
You got to go.
You both did it at the same time.
All right, Rowan's up next.
Gideon's. Because Gideon's is fantastic.
He is definitely Mike's son.
I think Mike was handing out 20s before this show. He's like, you'll say any question you'll say Gideon's.
Gideon's, if you're watching, you can sponsor us anytime.
Oh, seriously? You know what? You know how like when the
chocolate chip cookies to this address.
That's all it will take.
It's only 20 cookies, you know.
I didn't say it was going to
All right, Aiden.
Personally, one of my favorite things, and definitely would love to see it again, and everybody should see it, is the macaws flying across the sky in unison or all parallel to each other.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
It is amazing.
I don't know. I can't hear you.
Aiden, what was your answer?
He said the macaws.
Yes, for sure.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Did you guys told him that our co-host is Aaron, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, really?
Oh my! What is going on with you guys? Come on!
One of his favorite things.
No.
Yeah. So our other one of our co-hosts and how we met him was I took a picture of him doing the show and posted it on Instagram, and he liked it. And then we had him on the show to talk about how he trains the birds, and now he's one of our co-hosts.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he trains those macaws, Aiden.
Yeah, he trains them for both of the shows at Animal Kingdom. And during the hurricane recently, he slept there on site with the birds back at the hospital and in the aviaries to make sure they were all okay.
Good.
So, yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes. Are you going to ask a
Thank you
silly
all for
question?
having me on here.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
I've been here for about 3/4 of this.
I can't.
Colin just checked out.
It's almost done. It's
We're almost done,
dude.
Sit down.
You had 12 minutes left. Come on, you can.
Yeah, come on. We're having fun.
I need to take my spot.
Yeah. All right, RJ, you're up next. What was the question?
One thing that I can't.
I'll stay here for a little longer.
That you must do while at Disney is see the fireworks.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Seeing the fireworks, it's just so cool and magical, just like Disney.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may or may not get teary-eyed watching Happily Ever After on a repeated basis when I'm there. It just never gets old. So
Fantasmic, every single time we do Fantasmic, almost all of us are crying. That's including me.
It's a great show.
It is.
Yeah.
Why don't we, since we're losing concentration from some of the kids, why don't we
That's all right.
read the question, tell them we'll do fast stuff, like give a quick answer, we'll move on real fast.
Oh, you
so
want
that
to
we
do
can
like
Yeah.
you want to do like rapid fire?
Yeah, so that because
It's
I know
all right.
like people, all the kids are kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, Colton's gonna deal with it, right, Colt?
We'll tough it out.
What about you, Jess? Anything you can't miss?
Also the macaws.
Nice.
Steve is my channel mascot.
We're not talking about
Okay,
that.
I know that. I know.
We're definitely losing them. All right.
Yeah.
One
Watching
more
Fire
question. I actually
for
don't.
Colton.
I have to say that I have pink eye from school, and the computer is like killing my eyes right now. I thought that they'd be okay.
The
but
two
it's
of you.
burning them and watering my eyes. Yeah. So I'm gonna go after this. No, honey, it's like really, really hurting my eyes.
All right, we're live right now.
I know. I'm just being
All right.
honest because people are probably wondering.
What's the question?
If there was one thing that you could change about Disney, what would it be?
Where's
One
that?
thing that you could change about Disney? I don't remember what you said.
Being closer to having it be closer to where we live. Because like having to go in the airport.
Bless you.
The airport is the airport is a very annoying place.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of time, so I agree. If it was closer, they were thinking about building one in Virginia. They thought long and hard on it.
People in the lines are like coughing and everything, and then
yeah,
like people, and then
it's a lot.
People.
All right, are we saying goodbye to Tinker, Kim, and Colton? Is that what we're doing?
No, I want to hear the rest of it. We're almost done.
Okay.
Rowan, what would you change about Disney if there was one thing that you could change?
Adding an extra park.
Nice.
All right, yeah. There's been only 4 parks for a while.
Yeah, true. So, are you excited for Beyond Magic Kingdom project?
Ooh.
Are you excited for the stuff that they're going to be doing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're going to be building a bunch of stuff beyond Magic Kingdom, right behind Big Thunder Mountain.
Aren't they doing like a villain stain?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aiden, what would you change?
Me?
Aiden.
Wake up.
Personally, I know it's really not easy exactly to do, but the bugs. The bugs are terrible.
Bugs?
Yeah.
Bugs everywhere all the time.
The bugs.
Really?
But it's manageable.
So, like mosquitoes or some sort of like the little bugs that get you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
They always go in like my ears.
In the spring,
They try to get my eyes sometimes.
They get me.
Mike, Rowan, and Becky are cracking up.
All I'm saying is that Florida in the spring feels a lot more like summer than spring.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah. RJ, is there anything you would change about Disney if you could?
Me, I know every adult might agree with me on this, but the price of Disney.
Yes. Thank
That
you.
is
fantastic.
Everybody.
I love it.
I know.
There's not a soul that disagrees with you.
It's so expensive.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
It wasn't.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Colton. You look good there. Mom had to go get some tissues.
3, 2, 1. I'm just kidding.
All right, chill out. All right, Jess, you tell us, what would you change if you could change something at Disney?
Bringing back the DAS.
Yes.
The just before they changed it recently,
yeah.
or like the old?
Like how it was before. Like way
then.
before.
Right, yeah. And due to some let's call them unfortunate souls, they They changed it. And I don't like when people scam systems. That's not cool.
Yeah.
So, we'll track you down and we'll make you pay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to get that out. All right. What's next on our list of questions?
There's a couple, but I'm trying to see. Oh, this is a good one. Do you think that you will continue the tradition of going to Disney?
I definitely
with your
will.
own family.
I definitely will.
All right. Well, I have a question for you, Colton.
That will be me.
I have a question for Colton.
All right, stop.
I don't have kids yet.
Maybe one day when you're older and you have a job, will you take mom and dad and pay for us?
Mm-hmm.
We could stay in like one of the bungalows at the Polynesian.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, Rowan. What do you think? You're going to continue this tradition in the future?
We have to wait until we're done.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sweet. I love it. You can take me to a bungalow any day.
Yeah.
Everyone can see and hear you, it says.
Any of you
Okay,
can
you
pay
have
for me
Bay
to stay in a bungalow.
I'll hook you guys up with Bay Lake. I got you.
Bay Lake? Nice.
I got you guys, bro.
I just need the closet. I just need a tiny space, you know? I don't need a lot of room.
I'm so old of being a walker, so I'm not walking through the park.
Oh, I don't.
Not
Mike,
walking
we'll
through
be-
all those young whippersnappers to get out of the
Yeah.
park. You know?
We'll be on scooters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have some souped up scooters. We could do it like Grease Lightning or something, you know?
Burnouts on the way out.
No, like Mario Kart.
All I see is Colton's head.
RJ, I think, are both got a little sniffles going on here.
Yeah, it's somebody's getting people sick during the show here.
I don't know, but all of a sudden I'm like,
Aiden too.
and like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, let's. So we've got Aiden, RJ, and Jess to wrap up this question here.
I'm gonna answer for both Aiden and myself.
Yeah.
Yes. We discussed that when we're a little more established and have the money we would like to buy a DAS of our own when we have children.
Yeah.
DVC thing.
What, Becky? I couldn't hear you.
The DVC.
Yeah, DVC, not DIS.
Yeah.
DVC. I saw the DIS in the back of my mind. I really
You
want
know
that.
what? If I had enough money, I'd buy the DAS as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make it accessible to all that needs it.
If I had enough money, I'd be living in Golden Oak right now.
Right? For real.
Yeah. So I think that this was a ton of fun. This was a really good topic. And we had really great input tonight from our let's call them new co-hosts, Colton, Rowan, Aiden, RJ, and Jess. You guys are welcome back anytime. And, I just really enjoyed this episode because it's fun to get everybody else's opinion. And Becky did it again with the topic. I can't tell you how much I enjoy that.
Good
That
job,
just somebody
Becky.
else helps me with topics. Does anybody else have anything to add before we say goodbye for the weekend until next week's show?
I don't know.
Have any
Anyone
tips
else
or
have
tricks we
anything to
give
say?
to families that don't have who are kids coming or about to grow up Disney? Do they have any tips or
Right.
tricks that you guys would think?
I don't think so.
True. Yeah. I would say start saving early
Yeah.
and don't feel like you have to do everything in the first trip. You could always go back.
You have the money.
Don't ru-
Buy Disney Vacation Club.
Yeah, hey, there you go. I can see Rowan selling DVC in the future. You know, Mike's got a hand on
that'd be a good
120s.
job. Then you could really get us into Disney all the time.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
Yeah.
Free tours, you know.
Right.
I want to just say one more time. I want to remind everybody, please go check out D Magic World, our sponsor, dmagicworld.com, 24/7 streaming Disney music magic. And please check out our podcast, Disney Night Live, wherever podcasts are available. We will see you all next Saturday. We have an outro here, but before we go, as always, I'd like to end the show by saying thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to the people that support us, to the people who are going to watch this afterwards. And again, to our new co-hosts, Colton, Rowan, Aiden, RJ, and Jess. I hope everybody has a terrific. Yeah, thank you guys. Terrific rest of your night. We'll see you next weekend, everyone.
All of you as well.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Bye.